Alright, I will give. Oh, it connected fast today. Okay, so I'm gonna let the room populate before I go into a story time kind of mode. I hope everyone is doing great. Uh, okay, reconnected. Okay. For those of you who don't know me, I know I have some newcomers to my channel. I'm Tiny Comedian. Great to meet you guys. Carla was just talking about you. How are you doing? Like I said, I saw your live stream the other day. It was fun. And so, having you plug my channel was really sweet, and so I thought I would put some more content up for you guys. So I've been up since about 5. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Carla. Hey, Vanessa. I've been up for a while, so this is kind of my downtime. I've been up since like 5:20 in the morning. It's 9 o'clock now, so so I'm a little tired. So I figured, now's a good time to be a little slap happy and tell a funny story. So recently I have had some family changes. I won't go into some of that, but I have needed to become sort of a domestic diva and learn how to do things, more living situation things like cooking, cleaning, dishes, laundry, that sort of thing. Which brings me to this story time. Like I said, for those of you who do not know, I am in a wheelchair, but I am also a little person with other issues, as far as physical issues. Oh, thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. So, I am able to stand. I am able to do certain things, but being a little person, I'm only about 3.5 feet tall. So, some things are just a little bit, I don't want to say harder, but a little bit more interesting, to say the least. So one thing that I am learning how to do is, well, it's not that I'm learning how to do it, but I'm learning how to do it myself, is laundry. I attempted this weekend. Like I said, I know the basics. Whoever invented Tide Pods, thank you so much, because I cannot lift the heavy detergent, so that was genius on your part. So, I have a top loader washer and a front loader dryer, side by side. So the thing is, when I put the clothes in the top, I had to first climb on the wheelchair, use a meter stick. I have a grabber, but it was not long enough, so I used a meter stick to open the washer like you would a car, pretty much. Like you would just prop it open. So I did that. First time it failed, almost flipped on my face. I do not know who you call if you actually fall into the washer. I don't know. That's a 911 call. I don't know if I could make, but yeah, I did not fall in, thank goodness. So I was putting clothes in, and I was using this meter stick to grab clothes at the bottom. So I was using it to kind of leverage clothes one at a time, of course, and they're wet, so they're heavy. So I pick up a sock, or I pick up a shirt, or whatever it is, Then I have to use my ski ball action to throw it into the dryer because you have a top loader on top, a dryer on the lint. Anything pretty much is doing a full bending in, squatting down, bending in, squatting. So I should have buns of steels by the time this laundry is done. Just saying. So you had that. But before I even got to the dryer part, I had put the clothes in, I had closed it, and I literally had to climb on top of the washer to start it. And when I mean climb it, I mean actually I had one hand on one corner, one hand on the other, and I was straddling this washer. I mean, I was like, okay, here we go. I turned it on, and all of a sudden, I guess I had bunched up the clothes too much. And so the washer starts making that noise that it does when you have a bunch of clothes stuck together, or you have like shoes in there. So it starts hitting and hitting and hitting and shaking and rocking, and I'm like, I am literally riding the washer like a rodeo. I'm trying to keep it closed. I'm trying to not fall. I don't know what I was trying to do. The washer like moved 2 feet. I don't know how. This could have been like an I Love Lucy type of situation. I was just glad that foam did not start coming out of the washer. I was like, how do I get down? Because this washer was shaking. I was like, okay, do I jump off it? Do I tuck and roll? What do I do? There's no handbook for that. So, needless to say, doing anything domestic for me is never just mundane. It's always a ride. And if I wanted to get clean underwear, I pretty much had to balance myself on top of a washer and jump off like, remember when they had to jump off the moving bus in Speed? Where they were like, 1, 2, 3, go? Well, that's pretty much how that happened. Yeah, so everything is very exciting when I try and do anything. And that was just something very easy. When I try and cook, there's fire involved, so yeah. Needless to say, I have a fire extinguisher on the ready. Even for the microwave, because I have burned water in the microwave. How you can burn water, I'm not really sure. But I just wanted to share that little roadblock to becoming a domestic diva, because like I said, they make it so easy in the commercials and in Leave It to Beaver, how she's just vacuuming and doing laundry like nothing. Yeah, no one does chores like I do. So I just wanted to share that story. I hope you all are well. Take care of each other. Like I said, the best you can. I have been going through some things, like I said, family things I don't want to get into. Let's see. Well, you have to have a sense of humor about it. I mean, what can you do? I mean, laundry is laundry. It's got to get done. You gotta find interesting ways to cook, interesting ways to do things. And like I said, these are things that they don't teach you in home economics. I was taught how to do laundry, with a video, but there's no underwear rodeo on the internet. And if you Google underwear rodeo, I am not responsible for anything else that pops up on your computer. So, yeah, I wouldn't do it. So, like I said, adjusting to doing things more independently. I can understand your typos, trust me. I am queen of typos. I can read typos, I can read other things. Here's a funny story about typing and, well, not really typing, but like handwriting, things like that. This was years and years and years ago, when I was helping raise my nephew, and he was in kindergarten at the time, and he needed me to sign, I guess, his homework, since he had, I guess, done it in haste, and so, when they need to redo it, so I signed it, and I have cerebral arthritis as well as visual impairments, so it doesn't matter how much I practice, I write like a kid as far as handwriting, which is fine because I can print, I can, I can do my signature, I can do what I need to do. So I had signed his paper, and I had written under it, if there's a problem, call this number. He comes back, and he says, Aunt Melissa, I don't want you to sign my papers anymore. I said, well, why? He says, because the teacher did not believe that I didn't write this. I said, what do you mean she didn't believe it? She thought I wrote somebody's name. So literally a kindergarten teacher thought a kindergartner wrote it. I'm like, wow, my signature has not gotten a critique that bad in a long time. And I have a degree in English literature. So, yeah. And again, I said, well, that's why I wrote, if problem, call this number. She could have called me. So, it happens. So I can read Taiwanese very well. I can read typos. I can read bad handwriting, off the wall, off the paper. I can do that. That's no problem. But yeah, so the perils of becoming the domestic diva. So later on, I hope I don't drown in the dishes. Yeah, doing things like that. Yeah, I mean, you can put typos together. I mean, I get it. Like I said, and even if you sounded it out, I mean, I still understood what you wrote, so that was good. So I don't know how to share your videos. But when you're on in the morning, like, I like waking up to you. You're always peppy. You have a whole bunch of people in there. It's really a fun place. So I don't know if people can. Well, if you do a comment, people can click it and then follow you too. I remember what you were saying the other day about people don't like. I guess YouTube doesn't like. YouTube does not like YouTubers promoting other YouTubers, which makes no sense because it makes money for everybody. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't mind plugging you. I'm not monetized anyway, so I pretty much do almost everything. I hope they don't take this video down because of the title of it. I've had weird things taken down. one time I had I guess it was another spoof title, and it was entitled Chickens on Steroids. And it was just showing big chickens. It really wasn't, I mean, I'm not going to show, obviously, animals on drugs. I mean, I'm not crazy like that, you know. But YouTube took it down. I'm like, alright. So just be careful, and if this video goes down, well, we know why. I might change the title. We'll see. But I hope it stays up. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a comment down in the section so I can read it. I love getting comments. And I will talk to you guys later. Let's see. Hold on. This live feed is weird. Hold on. Oh.